Hello and welcome
to our Parents and Tots video. Thank you for joining us.
Hello!
Hi! Welcome back to Parents and Tots.
Welcome back to Parents and Tots. Well done, Ivy. I hope everyone is keeping well and have had a really good week.
Yeah.
Ivy and Jimmy,
Uh-huh.
what have you guys been doing this week?
Oh, I've been digging lots in the garden.
You've been digging?
Planting lots of bulbs. Dig.
Me just plant just tiny bits of them.
Uh-huh.
Just big ones and small ones.
Big ones and
Yeah.
small ones. So what sort of things have you been planting in the garden, Jimmy?
I've been planting daffodils and bluebells and snowdrops and tulips.
Wow. And boys and girls, we hope that come next springtime then that we will have some lovely daffodils in our garden.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a sketch in my yard, then I'm going to get the plaster.
Yes, Ivy's getting injections this week.
Oh.
But now we are going to have our first song, and it's Jiggle Your Scarf.
Yeah.
So go grab your scarf and let's do some jiggling.
Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 jiggle and turn around. Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 jiggle and touch the ground. Jiggle it by your nose, jiggle it by your knees, jiggle it by your toes. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle and freeze. Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 jiggle and turn around. Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 jiggle and touch the ground. Jiggle it by your nose, jiggle it by your knees, jiggle it by your toes. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle and freeze. Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 jiggle and turn around. Jiggle your scarf, jiggle, 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 sit down.
Oh, hi, Rover.
Boys and girls, Rover is back.
Ah, Rover.
Rover has missed you all.
Oh.
Rover really enjoyed his first Parents Tots, that's
Yeah.
right. Rover is back with something inside his bag again.
Ooh.
I wonder what it could be, Rover. It's something from last week.
Oh.
Can I go into your bag and see? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Let's have a wee look.
Let's see, where is it? What is it? I find it. It's...
What is it? Oh. Wow.
What is it?
It's a sword.
It's a sword. Boys and
Wow.
girls, did anybody else make last week's sword craft?
Yes, me make one too.
Ivy made it. And boys and girls, here's a picture of Molly making her sword. Doesn't that just look wonderful?
Yeah.
Well done, Molly. That was a brilliant sword craft.
Looks
And boys
amazing.
and girls, remember, if you would like your photo to be shown, that you can send it to us. You can comment below or send us the photo to us by DM.
Yeah. Hold on. What?
DM, that's a direct message. So you can direct message the photo on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page. Or if you have my number, you can send me it there too.
Oh, very smart.
And if you would like a shout out next week, you can comment below. Rover would love to say hello to some of the boys and girls next week. Jimmy, would you like to say hello too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure and comment below. But now it is time for another song.
Yeah. So excited.
Everybody listening.
See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still.
Are you still?
Are they ill? Wake up soon. Hop little bunnies, hop hop hop. 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 Hop hop hop, hop hop hop. Hop 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 hop. Hop hop hop, hop hop hop. Hop 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 hop.
shouting till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? Wake up soon. Hop little bunnies, hop hop hop. 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 Hop hop hop, hop hop hop. Hop 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 hop. Hop hop hop, hop hop hop. Hop 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 hop.
Slapstick Theater. David and Goliath. This is David.
Hey!
David was a shepherd who lived in Bethlehem. David was chosen by God to be the next king of Israel when he was just a boy. But David had to wait a very long time until that promise would come true, because there was another king of Israel named Saul. Saul led the armies of Israel. One day, King Saul was with his army near the valley of Elah. On the other side of this valley, the Philistines, the enemies of Israel, gathered their army ready to fight. The Philistines had a giant warrior named Goliath who challenged the Israelites.
Hey!
Goliath spoke badly of God and his people. He shouted and taunted them, saying, "Choose one man to come down here and fight me." The Israelites and King Saul were very afraid. Meanwhile, David's father sent David to bring some food to his brothers and their captain. Goliath came out of the Philistines' army, and David heard him shout his usual mean taunts to the army of Israel.
Whoa, what?
As soon as the Israelites saw Goliath, they began to run away in fright.
See ya!
David asked, "Who is this Philistine anyway, that he has allowed to defy the armies of the living God?" David's questions were reported to King Saul, and the king sent for him.
Hi!
David said, "Don't worry about this Philistine. I'll go fight him." Saul said, "There's no way you can fight him and win. You're only a boy."
Wait!
But David told Saul that he had taken care of his father's sheep and rescued them from lions and bears. Then David declared, "The Lord who rescued me from the claws of the lion and bear will rescue me from this Philistine." So Saul said, "All right, go ahead and may the Lord be with you." David picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream. Then, armed only with his shepherd's staff and sling, he started across the valley to fight Goliath. When Goliath saw him coming, he sneered at him and yelled bad things at David. But David said, "You come to me with a sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies." Goliath moved closer to attack, and David quickly ran out to meet him. He hurled a stone from his sling and hit Goliath in the forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell to the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with only a sling and a stone, for he had no sword. But he knew the power of God and trusted God to win the battle against the giant.
Our God is a great big God.
deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And he's known me and he's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and he holds us in his hands. Our God is a great big God. Big God. Our God is a great big God. Oh yeah. Our God is a great big God, and he holds us in his hands. His hands. And he holds us in his hands. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he holds us in his hands.
Wow! I can't believe David defeated Goliath.
I know, but boys and girls, that just shows us how big and how great our God really is, just like the song that we have been singing.
Yeah.
But boys and girls and Ivy, this week our activity is slightly different. So we don't have a usual craft this morning. Inside your box, we have something else. So what you need this morning is your big A3 Goliath poster and the blue tack. But just to confuse you all, the blue tack that we give you in your pack wasn't actually blue, it's the white tack instead. So go grab your Goliath poster and get your blue tack and come back. So boys and girls, the first thing you have to do is colour in your poster. So here's ours here. So ours isn't as big as the one that came in your pack, and we haven't had a chance to colour it in yet. We will colour ours in after. But go get your Goliath and colour it in. And once it is all beautiful and coloured in, what you have to do is stick it to a wall. So you could use some of your white tack and stick it to a wall. We have stuck it to our blackboard here. So stick it to your wall, and then what we're going to do is play a little game of pin the tail on the donkey.
Oh!
Only. Does that look like a donkey?
No.
No. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the blue tack, and we are going to roll it up in a ball and give it a little squish, a bit like a pebble.
Oh!
Because what did David use to defeat the giant?
A stone.
He used a stone or a pebble. So you have to squish your blue tack into a pebble. And what we're going to do is we are going to pin or stick the blue tack on Goliath's head.
Oh.
So Ivy, do you want to show the boys and girls? So stand up, and we need to get a blindfold. So you could use a scarf, or I am just going to use the birthday hat. Okay, so we have to put this down over your eyes. Ivy, can you see anything? No. So Ivy, you take the blue tack in your hand, and Mummy is going to spin you round and round, and then you have to try and stick the blue tack. You have to try and stick the blue tack on Goliath's head. Not on his tummy, not on his feet, because where did the stone hit Goliath? On his head.
On the head.
So Ivy, let's have a go. Let me spin you round and round, round and round. There we go, and stop. So the picture is in front of you, Ivy. Can you try and stick the blue tack on his head? So you have to, don't throw it, Pet, you have to stick it.
Push
Where
it in.
do you think his head is?
Ooh!
Wow, Ivy, I'm not sure if there's a little bit of cheating there, but you've got it right on his head. Well done. Do you want to have another go? So make sure the hat is well down.
Like 2 goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want to have, okay, so you can't see anything. So let me spin you round and round.
Oh, it's going to get busy.
Okay, so the poster is in front of you. No cheating.
No picking.
Right, you stick it on his head.
I can't see it.
You can't, you're not meant to see.
I can't see it. It's not.
Okay, so we have major cheating going on here.
Uh-huh.
Again.
We can do some after, Pet. You sit down. So boys and girls, why don't you try this morning and see if you can do it a little bit better than Ivy without any cheating, isn't that right, Jimmy? So colour in your picture and see if you can get the stone on Goliath's head. And why don't you take a photo if you're doing this, or take a video and send it to us, and we can show it in our video next week. And don't forget to let us know about any birthdays coming up, and we can sing happy birthday to you. But we are going to see you guys next week. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Don't forget to pray to God. Don't forget to love each other. Don't forget that God loves you. And don't forget that we love you too. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Don't forget to pray to God. Don't forget to love each other. Don't forget that God loves you. And don't forget that we love you too. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator.
Everybody out there, can you give me one snap? Everybody out there, can you give me two snaps? Everybody out there, can you give me three snaps? Everybody out there, make some noise!
Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap. Goodbye, we'll see you later. Let me see your alligator snap.
Bye.